start giving ourselves some more power. Engage the clutch more. And here we go. Oh no. That wasn't supposed to happen. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Stormtrail and today we are going to be looking at my search and rescue boat. This has been in the works for a long time and you guys have been sitting here and watching me build this thing. And today I'm finally going to be showing you guys everything it can do and all of its properties. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright, so basically what we got here in the very back, we've got a few lights for whenever it gets dark. You can go ahead and turn those on. You'll be able to see back here. Basically, we have an engine bay system right here. And when you open this, with the new welders for version 1.0, we will be able to fix that up. So let's go ahead and close it up, not let any water in. Here we have a winch system, which fell into the water. Oh, well, that also brings me to the fluid connector for where we actually plug this thing in to actually add fuel to it. So that's where you go and add fuel. Let's go ahead and get up here. And this is our winch. This is what we'll be using to connect to a fisherman boat that I've got over there. And we will be towing a fisherman over here. And alright, so that's about it for outside. Inside here we have a bit of decorations. We got some equipment that we can use whenever we need to, depending on where we're at. We got a few decorations here. And we have a charger underneath this desk here. I decided to add that in because, well, in the upcoming missions, there are going to be a lot of things you can attach to your boat to actually charge them up and actually use them in different ways. So that's why I added that under there. As for the dashboard, it moves down whenever you sit in it, and it moves back up to conserve energy. So let's go ahead and turn the lights on so we can see here. There we go. We have a depth range, a temperature for the outside. We have automatic heaters. We have right temps, left RPMs, and right RPMs. And here we have our engines, which we'll turn on in a second to show you what exactly goes on there. We also have bilge for our engine bay, our main cabin, and our little compartment up there. And we have an anchor deploy. So I will be showing you guys how the anchor deploy works when we get over to the hospital. But for right now, let's go ahead and go into the sleeping room, where I've got 2 beds, 2 lights, a monitor, which I haven't really decided what I want to use for that yet. But this is basically just the main little room in here. You know, really nice, really simple. And that's about it for in there. So let's go ahead and start this thing up. So we just gotta flick the switch. And as you can see that the RPMs are falling, and that's not because it doesn't have any fuel. It does get fuel, but it is in idle right now. So it is super fuel efficient, and you can leave this on for hours at a time just in idle to kind of reserve battery. But let's go ahead and start engaging the throttle and the clutch. This throttle and clutch is based off of a percentage level system. So based on the throttle, the boat will activate the clutch more or less. It just depends on how much throttle you have it at. And for extreme occasions, for when you floor it just like this, you'll see that there you go. It is now in high speed mode, and it will now go a lot faster with a lot less fuel usage. And so I'm going to explain the clutch system while we're on the way to the fisherman. The clutch system is basically used as in, whenever you give it 10% throttle, it will engage the clutch just for a little bit and just minutes at a time. And then whenever you floor it, it engages the clutch fully. And depending on your speed or what you are going as, so if you're towing, it will disengage the clutch just a little bit more to give you a little bit extra torque to actually pull that boat along. And as you can see here, we're staying at a relatively smooth speed, and that is because I have it in high gear, and it will stay around 76 miles per hour in this mode. So as you can see here, it's pretty good, and everything's going pretty well, and we're almost there already, as you can see. And on our way to the hospital, we will be testing this thing in waves, Just basically everything you would usually find on your way just rescuing people. Now, some of the things I need to add to this boat are actual seats for our passengers here. But as you can see, I can give it 21%. The engines will rev up really high, and we won't be moving that much because the clutch is not really engaged. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, what's our depth? Okay, we cannot deploy our anchor here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop on aboard this ship here. Let's see here. Do we have, okay, we do have a small connector, so we will be towing this. You, ma'am? Alright. Let's go ahead and, I believe, nope, that's the wrong one. I think we actually have to go inside here. Magnet. There we go. Now that we've got the magnet on, I'm going to put our injured person inside here. Enjoy your stay. And I'm going to winch down. I'm going to take this. And we're just going to let this spool out until we can connect to the boat. Alright, we now have the winch on the boat, so let's go ahead and turn the magnet. There we go. We are now connected. Let's go ahead and winch up for a little bit. Hopefully those people are going to be fine. Hopefully we don't tip this boat on our way towing this. But this is just to showcase the true capability of this boat and how much power it really does have. So let's continue just raising this up just a little bit here. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and go in here. And engines are already ready to go. Let's slowly engage the clutch here. Give it some throttle. And start turning. And we should start pulling the boat soon. There we go. Let's start giving ourselves some more power. Engage the clutch more. And here we go. Oh no. That wasn't supposed to happen. They're fine. We're fine. But as you can see here, guys, we aren't towing them very fast. Mostly because, well, the boat flipped. So that was a bit of a fail. But we are towing them. So, yeah, that's basically the amount of power we have. So, yeah, I don't see how we're gonna. Let's try disengaging the clutch maybe a little bit. I don't think it really did anything. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this and go to the hospital so we can go ahead and finish showcasing the rest of the abilities this thing has. Alright guys, on our way here I want to show the automatic properties of this boat and how the temperature works and how the heaters are engaged. As you can see here, we are now within anchor range as we are approaching an island. We can now deploy the anchor, and it's actually not that deep to the point where we can engage in a successful anchor. So on the way there, so let's go ahead and engage some wind. Alright, I now have maxed out the winds, and this boat does have stabilization. As you can tell, how it doesn't necessarily go over the waves, it more or less goes through it. But one of the big issues I have now is I don't think the function command is actually doing much to actually keep the front nose of this boat down in the water. So as you can see, sometimes we have some of those issues where it just goes straight up, and it's really weird. So we're going ahead and turn off the waves real quick. And now we have a rainy and cold night. So as you can see here, the temperature outside is staying at a constant 8, and that's because the heaters are constantly engaging. And as you can see here, it's flashing on and off at a certain pace to keep us at exactly 8 temperatures. So in the darker areas, it will actually be a lot stronger. So when we go to the Arctic, that heater will be a lot more powerful. It just differentiates based upon the actual temperature outside. So we're coming up on the island here, and let's see, our light should pick it up soon. There we go. here is the dock. Alright, so let's go ahead and make it daytime real quick. Alright, now that it's daytime, I can show you guys the properties of our automated anchor system up there. So let's go ahead and turn off the lights real quick. And anchor deploy engaged. And as you can see, it's lowering now, and it automatically turns the anchor on. And once it attaches, it lets out the anchor just a little bit longer. And the reason it does that is because of waves. Waves will sometimes be so strong to the point where it will pull the front half down in the water. And with waves on, you can see that our anchor is keeping us where we want it to keep us, and we really aren't moving that bad. So basically that's how the anchor system works, and it's pretty amazing, honestly. It took me a while to make, but it works really well. So let's go ahead and get our fisher person here, and let's go ahead and take her to the hospital. So whenever the Rogue series comes out, which is version 1.0 comes out, there's going to be so many new different things that we're going to be able to do. So let's go ahead and drop our patient off, and we got $11,000 in cash. Not bad. And as you can see here, our boat is actually staying where we want it to because of our anchor system. Kind of. I think it spooled out just a little bit too long. But as you can see here, if I didn't have it any more anchored, it would be right up on shore. So let's go ahead and get inside. Oh, looks like we got some water in here. I guess that can let me show off the bilge system. So basically, we have the bilge system, which I can actually monitor using that fluid port down there. Engage that, and as you can see, we're now pumping the water out of this ship. So let's go ahead and turn our engines on, put it in reverse gear, give it some throttle, and let's go ahead and undeploy the anchor. Now that's just going to be sucked back in, and we're off, just like that. And wow, that's basically what it's gonna be like, guys. It's going to be pretty fun. Rogue series is gonna be awesome, and thank you guys so much for watching through this entire build series of me completing this boat. It took a really long time. A lot of different versions of it came out, and you know, I went through quite a lot of different color schemes and different designs for this boat, but I'm pretty happy with it now. It looks pretty good. If you guys have any other suggestions you want to see on this boat, I need to add seats for the passengers, but I think that's about it for this. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a whole lot that you even clicked on this video and watched it till this part here. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that subscribe button, as there will be more videos like this, more roleplay videos, and just a lot more different things you'd want to do. So yeah, and also I got my Discord server in the link in the description down below. So if you want to join that, talk to others who like my channel just as much as you do. Yeah, I'm pretty active there. I talk a lot, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you.